thank you so much for entertaining these people who seem to have wandered into the executive mansion. What are these people doing here?
Oh, I don't know.
Who are they?
I can't tell you.
Where are they from?
I don't know.
How did they get... Where's Mr. Stoddard?
I can't tell you.
Well, you can be sure that I will have a word with him when he returns from the War Department. This is an embarrassment. How did these people get into the White House? What are we to do with them? This is absolutely... where's the president? It's so kind of you all to come. I have been meeting just a few of you. How do you do, sir? Mrs. Lincoln, it's a pleasure to have you here. I do have one question, though, that absolutely begs asking. I am most intrigued by these fashions that you ladies are wearing today. My dear madam, wherever did you get an ensemble like that?
From you.
It is most becoming of you. I can see that I have been away from the Midwest too long. But I'm afraid I still don't know why you are all here. Are you a delegation from some organization? Are you members of some secret society? Oh, good heavens, you're not members of the press, are you? How boring this world would be if we all looked just alike. As the wise sage once said, la variété donne du piquant à la vie. Mr. Lincoln, there you are.
Yes, here I am, Mary.
Where have you been?
I've been playing hide-and-go-seek with Tad.
Well, get up here and leave that boy alone. These good people have come all the way from Lincoln.
Lincoln, Illinois?
No, Lincoln, Nebraska, to meet with you. The least you could do is give them a few moments of your time.
Well, hello there, folks. I'm Abraham Lincoln. Certainly is a pleasure to meet with you here today, though none of us seem to have known you were coming. I know I certainly didn't. Where's Stoddard?
We've been through all that, Father. Where is your coat?
I must apologize. I can only surmise that your appointment somehow slipped through the cracks.
It's incompetence, I tell you.
Well, that's all right. And in case no harm done, they're all here, I'm all here, we can commence with our visiting.
It's just terrible.
Certainly is a pleasure to meet with a group of plain folks from Nebraska. Of course, I'm pretty well acquainted with most of your congressmen, but like most politicians, it's hard to get a straight answer from them. Say, Mother, I'm getting a little parched. Would it be possible to have some refreshments for myself and, of course, our good guests?
I forgot the lemonade.
Lemonade! That sounds just fine. How many here for lemonade? Looks like about everybody, Mother.
I tell you, young ladies, if your beaux cause you 1/4 of the anguish that I suffer at the hands of my husband, you have my deepest sympathy. He is always up to some sort of tomfoolery.
Mary, you know, it's just my little way of dealing with all this seriousness that piles up.
Well, your timing is most inappropriate sometimes.
Well, that very well may be, but it gives me the greatest relief when I need it the most. I laugh because I must not cry.
I just wish you would learn to control it better, that's all.
Well, I'll do my best to try, Mary, but don't you think these folks are tired of hearing us bickering? That's what I thought. I must apologize for having the advantage in this meeting. For while I'm allowed to gaze upon all your handsome faces, you must gaze upon mine. I would say that I have the better of the bargain. Stephen Douglas once said in a debate we were having that I was two-faced. I said to the good people listening at the time, I put it to you, if I had two faces, would I be wearing this one?
Abraham Lincoln, if you don't mind, I would like you to distribute the rest of our refreshments that we have here.
Where in tarnation's all the kitchen help?
Abraham Lincoln, watch your language.
Well, I'm sorry, Mary, but the government pays good money to have people around on occasions like this, and when you need them, they're nowhere to be found.
They are not back from church yet, and Jesse says that he is busy preparing the supper.
Jesse said, since when did a cook obtain a higher authority over the President of the United States? You folks can plainly see with what I have to put up with around here. Well, I just don't think it's right that she or I should be serving cookies to our good guests from Nebraska.
Abraham Lincoln, I am having a great deal of fun. Please let me be the judge of that. It reminds me of when we were living in Springfield. You do remember Springfield, don't you?
I often think of nothing else.
Well, then please, mind your language. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to change the subject to something a little more pleasant and enjoyable for our guests. My goodness, these people must think we bicker all the time.
Well, why shouldn't they? We're married, aren't we?
Abraham Lincoln, we have a wonderful marriage, and you know it. Now, if you don't mind, please change the subject.
What would you recommend we talk about, Mary?
Well, I'm sure that these good people have heard all sorts of ugly rumors about how we first met. Why don't we set them straight and tell them the true story? You do remember the story, don't you?
Well, of course I do.
Then go ahead, Abraham. Tell them the story. Go on.
It was the spring of 40.
It was summer.
It was the summer of 40 when she was visiting her sister Elizabeth and her husband Ninian Edward.
They're in their home in Springfield. Perhaps you know the place. It's quite one of the grandest homes in town. It's right there on the corner of 4th and Miller. Oh, yes, of course. 4th and Miller. Well, go ahead, Abraham. Tell them the story.
All right, then. They were having one of their famous parties.
And I was doing my best to entertain several of the gentlemen there.
Oh, she was surrounded like bees on a honey pot.
When I looked up, and there, across the room, was this tall stranger. Well, he made his way toward me.
Oh, Mary.
And he leans down. He leans way down. And he says to me, he says, tell them what you said, Father.
I said, my dear Mary Todd, if you would do me the honor, I should like to dance with you in the very worst way.
Well, I have always admired boldness in a man. So I accepted the invitation of this tall stranger. We made our way to the center of the dance floor, and there, to the amazement of everyone in the room, we danced.
Oh, Mary.
La 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 la.
Now be careful, I got my boots on now.
After the dance had ended, I went back to my seat, and all my lady friends had gathered round, and they asked me how he had danced. And so I told them, I said, just as he said he would, in the very worst way.